I'm standing here in the courtyard of the Kipsongo Feeding Station in Kitale, Kenya. Here every day over 350 children are fed by the Global Field Evangelism and Light Ministries. Most of the children that come to this feeding station every day live in the slum that's outside of here, and maybe we'll get a chance to show you some of that, but many of them come from places where they live in a plastic house that's been put together with mud and rags and plastic bags, and that's really what they live in. So many of these children, if it were not for the feeding station here at Kipsongo, would have no meals. Many of them who cannot come here are having to go through garbage dumps to find food and just find whatever they can do to live. So every day they get to come here. There's a school behind me. You can see these classrooms right here. They all get to come and go to class every day, where they learn, not only do they learn about Jesus and they learn about God's love, but they also learn their ABCs. They learn to speak English. Most of the children know how to speak Swahili. That's their native language, but they also learn to speak English. This would be primary education for most of the children here. They also have over in the corner, and we'll show you in a little while, is a big dining hall. You'll be able to see the kitchen where they are cooking things on an open fire. We have a medical clinic that's over on this side and administration office back behind us. So these are some of the things that Bellevue gets a chance to sponsor. We have bought them cooking utensils, reading materials, cleaning supplies, and a lot of those things that we were able to bring to the feeding station today to help them continue to work with these children.
Okay, we are so thankful. The reason as why we decided to have the clinic here was, most of the time during the feeding time we had like more than 70 children who are sick in one day. So it was so hectic. It's like your work every day, just take the children to the medical center, come back. So it reached a place we just decided, no, if we can have our own clinic right at the school, it will be of more help, because one, kids come here with jiggers, and jiggers is the really tough problem. So we decided if we can disinfect them ourselves, that will be more cheaper on our side. And we are not the ones doing it alone with the headmistress, but with the help of some of our friends, they decided we have Brenda, and Brenda is here, who is a nurse. She's here 3 times a week, but whenever we have any critical condition, we just call her and she chips in, and it has been of great help. Thank you.
This is our library. In fact, we need so many library books because children here, mostly they know how to talk Swahili but not English. In fact, when they have library, they'll have to learn English so much. I appreciate the books we have now. It's not actually enough, but we need more. Thank you so much.
And also we just want to say thank you, Brother Jeff. Yesterday, we bought at least some storybooks yesterday, and our children, by the end of the day, they will be having some storybooks to read.
We're coming into the kitchen area. You'll notice that we have open fires over on the right. This is where they prepare the meals for over 350 children every day. These children live in a slum, and this, for many of them, will be the only meal that they get every day. As we walk over closer to the fire,
oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. I think they don't have
you can see they have 3 stoves that are all wood-burning stoves. And she's over here making porridge, and this will be some of the breakfast that they will have. And every day, some of this porridge, they put in nutrients from the UN nutrition packet. So some of these children are getting nutrition that they would not otherwise get. And here you can see Susan, she's dipping out some of the porridge, and this is what they will have for their snack this morning. Let you see a little bit about what goes on at the feeding station every day. You're going to get a chance to meet some of these children that come here. Listen to them as they welcome you. I want to introduce you to Pastor Richard and Helen McConney. Pastor Richard is the overseer for this particular area in Kitale, and they are the ones that have started this feeding station here in Kipsongo. So, Pastor Richard, tell us a little bit about what you're doing here at this feeding station.
Thank you so much, and well, we are really honored to have the feasters with us, Jeff and the team. And what we are doing here, actually we are feeding the children from the toughest slum in Kenya, in Kitale, whereby the children run from northern part of Kenya because of starvation, they end up in the slum. We are feeding 360 children right now, and we are giving them education. Of the first year we started with the baby class, now the other year we added the grade 1, and this year we have grade 2 and grade 3. So we are believing God, we will keep on growing as the time goes, and as more as God provide, we will help them more and more. May God bless you.
In the field where they grow some of their crops that they use, they have some corn and some different things. I'm going to let Richard and Helen tell you a little bit about the crops that they grow here for the feeding station.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, what we are growing here is kale. Normally these children, they eat ugali with kale, and we are preparing the other place. Actually, we normally plant carrots, tomatoes, onions, and this for the benefit of the children. So we have a small property, but we are making good use of it. When you look at the trees, those trees we planted as just we want to experiment if we can make it to plant the trees. So we are doing a small experiment, and we have seen that the trees can do well. So we are preparing actually to plant about 3 to 2 acres of land, since we know how to plant them right now. Okay. That was just an experiment.
Normally what happens in class is that children are being taught, and one lesson takes 35 minutes. So every teacher has 35 minutes for every lesson. And after every lesson, the kids are being given some assignment to do, and given some questions to answer, and then some work they will do later. So that is what always takes place. Thank you.
Children, can you wave?
Salamieni.